Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another edition of Awesomecallstrading.com. How are all of you? I am AJ, and today it was fun. We got up, the Dow was up 300. Gianni was running DPW in the chat room. PSTV was making a quick run, and then it kind of just smashed. Um, But we had some really great stuff. We had Cena and WB report earnings today, and these were broken down sell-off stocks from. I mean, these were $70 stocks less than 6 months ago, and they're sitting in 37 land. And so, any little news report, anything positive on the stock, as long as they weren't showing losses, which to me tells me Baidu is going to do very well tonight. And Baidu's had a nice run up to 105 from $94. So I have a feeling it's going to be like a 110, 112 after the bell. So and they've held it up all day on Baidu. We played ARMNK on a short at $42. This activist took a stake in the company. Crowd, my favorite lately. And today I came in the chat room and I immediately started notifying everyone my positions versus typing them in the logs. I wanted everyone to know, okay, I'm short 98.45. And there was a few more as you see. Zoom. I really, 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 really wanted Zoom. Um, I was trying to short some at 95 and give it room to 96 at the open right here, and I knew the stock would come down to $93. You have no idea. That was like, oh my gosh! I tried twice to land a 200 share position on a limit order, and TD did not have shares, so did let the traders know I would short here in pre-market and then add on any pop. ST Lauder was a really good one. Um, and NVIDIA TDD, I took short TDD at 254. I took Netflix short at 308, and I was looking for a 305 pull. TDD, I was looking for a 250 pull. The stock pulled at 244. I always give up so much on that, But and then there was Boeing. This one I didn't take. I didn't have time. It was already dropping a point. But the 335 area, and I felt the stock would come down to 332, and then bottom curl back up. PSTV, I felt that if it popped at open, we get a quick run to 16, and then we'd be a fader all the way down to 11 and 10. And PCG. PCG, I am a buyer on a swing idea in the 8s. I won't buy it now in the 10s. I feel it's a short. Um, a judge has issued an order that allows the jury the case on the Tubbs fire, which is the second largest fire, I believe, in California. They're allowing them to go to jury, and that would mean that it could mean anywhere from 15 to 18 billion dollar settlement, and it'll have to come out of the pocket. Basically, they can't put it in a bankruptcy, so it's going to hurt the stock quite a bit. So um, anyway, so we had some really fun plays today. I got a 97% report card from the traders in the chat room. Immediately, many of them went on Twitter and posted their charts, their solo. Oh, solo did good. I really love solo. Um, I want to give a shout out to just Noel here. He's just been on a tear in the chat room and in the pre-market, and I mean, he's in 11 days he's made over $22,000. He's such a big fan of Awesome Calls Trading, and of course myself, and I can't thank him enough. And he took the TPW trade this morning, right there, and he did very, very well on the trade, as you can tell. And it's just this. It's amazing his growth and his inspiration to many in the chat room and on Twitter. They love what he does, and and then Ollie, he came back from vacation, his first trade. He went off of, I think he did on Beyond. Brawley's been on a tear shorting. He shorted this morning some PCG. Of course, we missed our man Fire. He has made a lot of money day trading. So right now he's taking some time he bought a home redoing it, and then he's going to sell it for profit, which is perfect. I mean, I love it. Um, we had there's Ollie. He did very well. Did a webinar. Liana did wonderful today. She shorted the uh, the ARMK and DBTW. Maddie's doing really good in here. Learning Jay did really well as well. Just really great trades. Palmer, as always, Palmer did $500. Um, just wonderful trades, and just two longs right out of the gate, and he was done. Um, and the setups were there. We wrote pretty much everything down, um, almost to a T. And so let me just take you through a through. I don't need to keep going back and forth to notes because I'll just kind of just show you what I said and show you how they worked and why it was such a wonderful day. Okay, so crowd was my baby. Now I am green. I green on the trade. Made money. I actually I'm happy because I did 5 trades today. Crowd, DPW, Netflix, Nvidia, and TDD, and all of them are green. Every single trade is green. Okay, not one is not one. I did mess. Okay, but in full transparency, I got in. As you could tell, I went short at 98.40 because I figured we'd get a 2-point pull and then bottom curl to go long. I was right on the gap fill. I just, I just got in. I just didn't think it would squeeze that much higher, and it did. Believe it or not, because I did jump in with size because I already know. I know for a fact that crowd likes to fill their gaps. But the problem I have is simply the fact that um, you know they love to fill their gaps, and I was right, but I got in. I sized in too much, so it actually shook me out, and I was down 400, close to $500 on the trade for my first trade, and I was just, oh my gosh, I'm like, ah. But I knew it was going to gap fill, and I never give up on something like this. So if I liked it at 98, I'm going to love it at 100. If I'm going to love it at 100, I'm going to die if it goes to 101. And that's exactly what I did. I just went right back in with size, and I took it up, and I had you believe my average? I can tell you my average is 10092, just under 101. And look at the stock. And I did this live. I was so happy because it only took 2 points and I got all my money back, and then anything under was a gift, and then I traded it again off the bottom because I knew it was a bottom curl off a 96. I called a 96 bottom long, and the stock ran back up to 99. I mean, this is such a fun trader to do. You can't say anything. It's just I will trade this forever if it does something like this. I mean, I think the lockup is coming in October, November, which will probably most likely kill the stock. But this is just and I gave another one too. I did crowd, and the other one I did was Zoom. Now I couldn't get shares on Zoom. I really wanted Zoom. This was my darling, but I couldn't get it. But I did call a short $95, as you pre-market note said. Give it room to 96, and I said the stock would come down at $93, and the stock hit $93. I mean, it was just textbook. The next one I did was Netflix, which is another short from me. This one, I, I make my money so fast, and I do, and I'm happy, and I leave so much on the table. Um, because I know how these stocks trade every single day because I've been doing it for so long. So if I get a point and a half, I'm done. I'm like next, and then I watch it do what I said. And on Netflix, I'll tell you exactly what I said it would do. I mean, look at Netflix. Netflix, I said I would short, see my 308, and then wait for the pop to 310, and the stock will come down to 305. I mean, you can't get any more textbook than that. I mean, it's written down. It's like a puzzle. Just fill in the blanks. I mean, 308 short, pop it to 310. There's 310. Scale in, have an average, and then slam it. And I said 305. There's 305, and you're done for the day. You don't have to trade any. You don't have to do anything more. You made your living. I mean, just wonderful trade there. Can't say anything about that. The next one we did was Estee Lauder. This was a really nice play this morning. This one I nailed almost to. I missed it by $1. Estee Lauder had blowout numbers, raised guidance, did very good. So I called for a long in pre-market, and I said the stock would hit 198. Then the stock would pull down to about the 190 area, bottom curl, and then take out the 198 and higher. And that's exactly what I wrote. And it did. Estee Lauder had really great guidance, so was not going to fill the gap at all. So that was really, really, really nice one. Estee Lauder is right here. Says pop open at 198 to 200. Look for it to pull 196. When it pulls at the open, look for a pull to 190. Bottom curl shorts will cover and then take it back up highs. And the other one we did was TDD, which you all know is a fan favorite of mine. You know I love that stock. I can't get around that. That's just, this one I took short at 254. Now, you want to see how much money I left on the table? I know how the stock trades, yet I put decent size in. It pulls. I make cash. I'm done. But what I do is it enables everyone in the chat room to nail it too and not worry about, if they missed the entry of 254, because you have to understand TDD is going to pop at the open, which it did. And I said it would pop to 256. And then you could add to your position, and then the stock would come down to 250 and under. Do you want to see how much money I left on the table? And it allows everyone to trade that stock. And that's what I love about our room is like, if you don't get my entry, it's okay. You know what it is? The truth? If you miss my entry, you're going to get a better entry than me. You're going to make more money than me because I always either get out too soon. All right. I never take the full ride. And look at the textbook trade. Again, I alerted the chat room, 254 short. There's the 254 short pre-market, which is right here. This is me. You can see me right here. This is me loading up. That's me. All right, limit orders, 254. And I said, give the stock room to 256. There's 255.38. And then look at the pull. Just in the first few minutes, look at the pull. I'm cashing out here. I could care less if it pulls more, But look where it went. This is insane. And I would love to overnight this tonight because I have a feeling the market's... Okay, hold on. I think the market's going to open up red tomorrow. So I'm going to wait for the gap on this one. However, if this pulls to 242 after hours, I'm buying it because this stock usually likes to rebound 8 to 10. And I'll give it room to 235 tomorrow morning to add into it and then get it. And I'll wait for that one. That was a really fun trade. And then Boeing turned out to be good today. We have a trader in here, Roberto. He did this one personally. I called for a nice short at the open, and I'll show you my notes. I wanted a short. I want you to take short at 335. Give it room in case it popped because the market was pretty much gapping up. And then I wanted you to come down to 330, 332, bottom curl, go long. That's where it was going to stop. There was no ands, ifs, or buts. It was going to stop there, and that's where it was going to end. So then we long swing idea and then stock 850. Okay, so Boeing was pretty simple textbook. I believe Roberto took 333. He nailed 2 points on it. And so for me, I was just a simple short off of 335 up here in pre-market, take it down to 330. My notes said 330, 332, which is 331. Clearly double bottomed at 331.50, right dead center, what I wanted. And just a nice room back up to $335 a share. And that's where it died, which is exactly what we wrote. Also, PCG was a good winner. This one was a gift in the morning. PCG was gapping down. Judge issued just a horrific thing for PCG. They're going to allow the Tubbs Fire people that sued PCG, PG&E. They're going to allow the case to go to jury for the dollar amount, and that opens the book that the judge is pretty much not going to let it file through bankruptcy. That's horrific. So, as you can see, Citibank just freaked. You want to see what Citi said? They're like, oh, hell no. Look at this. Citi just went, oh, hell no. And they just cut it from $33. And they have been a fan of PCG. They're the ones that when it was sitting at 15, I told everyone to long it to 22 because they issued a $33 price target. You have no idea. This chat room killed it on that swing trade. It was sitting at 15, 16. I told traders, I don't care what you do, swing that stock. Citi's on board. They love to play. And I remember when they gave the upgrade, everyone longed it in the room, and it was a winner. But now they have pulled the plug. They have drained the drain. There's no more dishes in there. It's gone. I mean, they just, no. So, a little trick of knowledge for all of you out there that are not privy into our room. I want you to see what happened on the last time. Okay? You see last time? This thing had almost similar news. Okay? And this time it was about bankruptcy and all this. And I just said, listen, PG&E is not going anywhere. They have been through this before. This is just another rough road for them. You know, they're not going anywhere. And when the stock hit $7, $8, look what happened. Over 67 million shares were traded that day. And then, if you look, this is where Citi issued their price target. Right here. It was right here, $16. This was the upgrade. And I told traders to take long, $15, $16. Stock should see $20 to $22 on a swing play. Look where it went, $23. Actually, it went even higher. So you could have done very, very well. Thank you, Janny. Thank you for your long hours today, boss. And then one last one. We did Zoom, Netflix, Boeing, TDD, Crowd, ARMX. Turned out to be a nice one. Okay, ARMK. What we wanted to do on this one was just short the stock, and from 42 land. Activists bought 10% stake in the company. I felt it was a short, back down to 39. I still think it's going to go to 39. This area right here, and so we took short around $42 this morning, and any pop we were going to add to it. So you can see it's still selling off. Nice, smooth, effortless trade. So, you know, I just wanted to say one thing to our great mods. You know, these people that come in every day, I mean, I can't tell you how blessed I am to be able to not only work with them every day, but I mean, they give so much to the chat room. They really do. And a lot of you don't realize first of all, to be a moderator in our room, you have to be next level. You have to be able to help people. You have to be able to, humble, guide people, help people, give your trades. You know, what are you doing? What are you looking at? And, you know, these mods also kind of work on the weekends too. I mean, they help people on DMs through their Twitter feeds. You know, everyone in Awesome Calls Trading is so helpful for one another. You know, we're never knocking someone down. We're never trying to, you know, in the morning hours session, I'll grant you, I'm pretty rough, you know, because, and what I mean by rough is I don't want you to make mistakes. I want you to take that money as it comes. You know, I want to know your entries. I want to know your exits. I want to know before you get in a trade. This morning, I was knocking off trades left and right. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. It's too early for that. Don't touch that. And the stocks would just end up ramping up. So if traders were avoided losing money or going long, let's say on TBW or PSTV, those two small cap stocks. And I was really just trying to navigate. Don't do that. And I'm trying to encourage traders more and more. When you come into Awesome Calls Trading, talk to me. I'm your tool. Talk to me. Let me know what you're doing. I want to know everything you're doing because I want to be able to help you. Um, because I don't want you to be red. I don't want you to lose $300 or $400. If you lose a couple $100, that it affects me in a sense that what did I do wrong? Did I put something wrong? If I do, punish me on my report card. Punish me. I could take it just as much, But if I'm paying a chat room of this caliber to guide me into money, to help me make money every single day, like a Noel who's pulling in $22,000 in 11 days, what does that say? That it's telling you as a trader that once you get what we do, and that's the whole thing about Awesome Calls Trading. You're not going to get it in a week. You're not getting it in a month. You're not going to get it in 2 weeks. You're going to need some time. We're going to grow on you. We're like bacteria. We're just going to grow and just get all over you. Okay? We got to grow on you, man. As we grow, that's where the love starts. And I'm serious about that because now we're watching you grow. We're watching you understand this stock is going to do this. Don't short here because it's going to fly here. Don't do this because this is going to squeeze. This is going to come down, so don't buy long. You know? As you do this every single day. And then when you think you're going to give up, guess what? I'm right there to bring you right back home. Like, what are you doing? Why are you giving up? Let me talk to you. What's your problem? Because obviously, if it's working for these people, it's not working for you. So why don't we focus in on you? But if you don't apply yourself and talk to me or talk to one of the mods, how can any of us help you? Basically, you're a man on your own island because you don't want anybody helping you. And what is it, pride? Listen, you need to swallow your pride when you're losing money because it's not you. It really isn't you. You just don't understand it. And what I mean by it's not you, it's like you can be a winner. You know you can day trade. You're watching your friends. You're watching people on Twitter you follow that have come in here from nothing and growing into this huge thing. Whatever they're doing. Like Ollie 5 months ago. Nobody knew Ollie. You know? But and then look at Ollie now. He's a leader. He's doing videos. He's doing championships. He's making money every day. He's a part of the process, but he had to be. And Ollie went through the same thing. He struggled too. And I was there. I don't leave your side when you're in here. Yes. Sometimes am I a little abrasive? Yeah, and I'm working on it. I'm live trading with you. I got fucking bills, people. Just like you. And I don't rely on the sub fee. That's not my life. I built my reputation on trading stocks. It's who I am. Someone was bitching in the morning because I flashed one of my accounts. I didn't flash it. I just want to show my P&L for the day to be transparent. Oh, look, he only had $63,000 in that account. Oh, he must be broke. What the? Jesus. I can't. I have like 4 accounts, but I'm being trashed because what? I have one account that has 63. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I want people to see that you don't even, if you had $5,000, you could get with buying power, well over what I have in the cash account. You know what I'm saying? You could be trading like with $5,000, you could be trading 100,000. I just wanted to show traders like, look, this is what I do every day. Just like today, again, I went in, I went out. 6 different stocks. I nailed them, each and every one. But this room takes time. Okay? It takes time. It takes time. But I swear to you, if you give it time and you really give it, you have to give some love though. If you're in here stubborn and looking how not to trade and you want to fight everything, you're never going to succeed. Not in here. You're not going to succeed anywhere because you're a different person. You don't want to succeed. You don't want to break your bad habits. You want to point fingers. You need to stop. Because each day trader that comes in Awesome Calls wants to be successful. You're like a rough diamond with tons of edges, and every day I just chip away until one of them's smooth, and then I chip away again. And it might take me 6 months, a year. Some of these traders have been here almost 2-3 years. Some have been longer. And I'm proud of that. People that left to go on these other guys that came from here that I taught that have been trading less than 2 years, every day I see them come back. I see them come back. I see them come back one by one because this is where it starts. So just realize one thing that, I am one of the 10, 11 moderators in here. I am one person that can help you. All these people are leaders in here. Dave the Trader's been here over 2, 3 years. Palmer's been here going on almost 3 years. JT and James, they're my IPO. They've been here, 3, 4 months now, 5 months. Darkside's been here for 2.5. Jenny's been here for 6 years. Raphael, 6 years. B-Trade, almost 3 years. Adam News gives us great alerts. I think he's been here 6 months and he loves it here. Dave the Trader, I already spoke. B-Trades, Fire's been here about 1.5 years. These are people that have really proven to me and to themselves that they can be profitable in day trading. I mean, Palmer, this guy pays it forward every single day. Makes about average of $400 or $500 a day, every single day. So when you're in here in your first week, I would strongly suggest paper trade. Learn the system. All right. Let me teach you what and if you come from different rooms, you need to allow me. You need to allow me to talk to you, to fix your bad habits, because you're going to have a lot of them, and I'll work with each and every one of them. I'll help you, because at the end of the day, I just want you to be. I don't care if you make 100 or 200 or 500 a day. Whatever your goal is, talk to me. I have such passion for you because why? You're laying out money to be in here. So I want to earn your business, earn your respect, earn your loyalty, and I want you ultimately to refer me to one or two of your people that you know, because that's how we grow. And that's how we become the biggest chat room in the world. And we should be the biggest. If you take out the 14 chat rooms that I have trained that all own rooms outside of me, and you combine them to our room here, we are the largest chat room in the world. Ultimately, it starts here. We build leaders, not followers. The minute you come in here and sign up, you're starting to become a leader. And I think it's evident every time. That's what we do. So I just wanted to say thank you to these individuals that come in here every single day and give 100%. Fire's part-time and Bank the Trade's part-time. The rest of us, we just here all day. I'm here all day. I take a 2-hour break because I got to rest my brain. And don't think during that 2 hour I'm not doing something. I'm helping somebody. I'm DMing them. I'm talking to them. And I built this room for you. For you. There's no other room like this out there. They're copycat rooms, and you all know where they are. You know who they are. Ultimately, I built this for you because I want to give you everything I have. I'm a consistent day trader. I can say that. I can look at you in the face and say, yes, I make money every day when I trade. It's very rare that I lose. And if I lose, I'm real and I'm honest. I'm very transparent on everything I do. You can come in here if you want and just emulate every one of my trades and you'll make money. You'll hear me go long, you'll hear me go short. I'll tell you my entry, I'll tell you my exit. I never hide nothing. I never tell you after the fact or after the stock's moved 80 cents and say, oh yeah, I'm long here. Don't. If I do that, fire me. I want you, like I always tell the traders in Awesome Calls, you always get a better entry than me. And if you stay longer in the trade than me, you'll make more money than me. I'm all about helping people, and because I'm going to make my money. And if I didn't have this room, I'd probably make double the money because I'd be able to focus on maybe, what I want with bigger size because I know where the stock's going to do. I've been doing this for 16 years of my life, and I love what I do. So this room is for you. Take advantage of it. But don't come in here and listen. Hey, how many chat rooms do you know that have 2 or 3 paid trolls that actually sit in here and give me their monthly for $197? I mean, what does that tell you? I've had trolls in here for 6 months to a year. They'll go every night and bitch and moan and stuff. I lost this. I did this. But every month they keep paying me $197. So next time you see a troll and you see him in the room, you're like, well, Jesus, if he's so bad, why do you keep paying him $197? Wow. Is somebody paying you to be in his room? I mean, think about it. Why would a troll be here month after month after month after month if I'm so, if you know what it is? They are making money. This is the room they want to be in. But it's so damn good. Hey, you got to troll. Got to do what you were born to do. So, anyway, I want to thank you for joining. Just know that everyone, you can reach out. Janny, they each have their Twitter feeds. All will talk to you, you know, and, I'm here. Use me as a tool like you use a scan, like you use a platform. And I promise you, if you allow me that, I will do everything I possibly can to help you. I want you to be great, not just good. I want you to be great. And I want to be a part of that. I want you to look back and say, fuck yeah, AJ. You helped me become a really great trader. And for that, I'm grateful. Okay? That's what it's all about. Always pay it forward to your community. Always give back. That's why I keep my feed positive. I block out the noise. I block out haters. I want positive. I want to know what you're doing. I want to see, how well you're doing. And I want to celebrate you because you deserve it. Okay? Take care.